Alright, in this video, Vancouver has I am at the front and the back. That's a revelation from the Lord. His great name, I am, is at the front and the back of Vancouver, the great city of Vancouver. That was a revelation that hit me like a truck when I looked at the city name Vancouver. And let's get this on the board because this is epic. Brought to you by Windex. Windex parallels Father, the name above all names. Glass equals cleaner equals Father. We solved Windex in previous video, but I like preaching on stuff that's in the palm of my hand. So let's get some of this right here. We are putting the city of Vancouver on the board. And where's a nice blue pen here, whatever color pen. Oh, here we are. I always do unedited videos. So Vancouver, based on, of course, George Vancouver, but this is epic because this is the largest city in Western Canada, West Coast BC. So Vancouver, it's very beautiful. And I want to preach a real fun gem that I didn't do the other day. If you watch my videos where I solve a tennis racket in detail, I missed the biggest one of all on this Wilson tennis racket we solved in detail the other day, is the big W in the center. The big W equals 23, great I am. I am, the great name of God, I am, equals 23, equals W, and we've been getting a flood of I ams and 23s everywhere. And so Vancouver, the city of Vancouver, has I am at the front, the VA, and at the back, the ER. And then what's really beautiful is you get pairwise threes in the center, just like in Jehovah's name, and just like this. And the three center letters all divide by 3. Around this central O, which is 3 times the third prime, 3 times 5. Okay? That, and then this front, of course, and this back equals 23, the great I am. And that was the big revelation from the Lord, is that I am is on the front and the back in perfect symmetry of Vancouver, the city named Vancouver. Of course, there's many things named Vancouver all over this universe that God has ordained. You can find them online. Obviously the city in British Columbia, the city in Washington. But very famous ways to make 23, because this is 22 plus 1 equals 23. And this is the famous ER ending, which God has ordained everywhere. He is the great lover, the great giver, the great father, the great provider, the great maker. All of those endings end in ER, which equals 23 equals I am. The great I am, the great name of God, the Trinity. So that's a huge revelation for mankind, for all people who ever visit Vancouver. Tourist guides can preach on this, the schoolhouses can declare this, and signage can be made with this revelation. I am, and then you get this beautiful, the NV makes 6 times 6. Pure 3s, CU make 24, O is 15, boom, boom, boom. There's I am on the front and back of Vancouver. So that's a revelation from the Lord, and so we've been finding I am 23s everywhere in the last little while. And then I love getting revelations from the Lord regarding stuff that I eat and enjoy. Today I just got back from getting some granola bars, and the word granola, just like the word caramel, both parallel Jesus, J-E-S-U-S, perfectly, and and then of course chocolate goes to Father. We've talked about that, but granola. There's your 3 plus 1s, and your single plus 2, matching Jesus. In fact, when you do the math, granola is Jesus minus 12. And then caramel, the word caramel is the exact same design. 3 plus 1s, 1 plus 2. and the rest of the letters divided by 3. In fact, the word granola is identical in structure to the word caramel. And I, in fact, got that because there are caramel granola with chocolate coating bars that I got from Walmart. They taste delicious. But caramel and granola have the exact same design. They have 3 plus 1s, 1 plus 2, just like Jesus, and the rest of the letters divided by 3. In granola there's 3 3s, just like in caramel. So it seems quite fitting that caramel and granola would hook up in various recipes that God ordains in world history. Remember, it's all ordained by God, and we just go around and discovering all this. So caramel. There's your 3 plus 1s, your single plus 2, and 3 3s. Caramel has 7 letters, just like granola, and they are perfect to parallel Jesus. Granola, caramel. And then remember who gets the word chocolate? Father gets the word chocolate. Okay? The letters that don't divide by 3 in chocolate equal the letters that don't divide by 3 in Father. It's perfect. Chocolate equals the Lord, equals Father plus 24. So you get these heavenly combinations in your mouth: chocolate caramel, granola caramel. I happen to try the Walmart Great Value brand caramel nut chocolate coated granola bars, and they are delicious. There you go. So in this video so now the obvious thing to do is like open your dictionary to the VAs and see what else God has ordained. Just start with VA, and how many things can you memorize that start with VA? That's very special, because VA equals 23 great AM. I'm so happy about this one though, because I love tennis. W, huge W on this tennis racket for Wilson, okay? W equals I am, 23, bang, the famous W. This is the Wilson 26, 26 equals God. We saw this very racket in the previous video. We spent a long time squeezing the glory out of this one. Yeah, so we've been getting 23s, revelations for 23s for I am, that short name of God, it's crazy, it's amazing to me how like the most efficient package is like the greatest name of God ever, like I am. I have always been, I always will be, who was and is to come, the great I am, in 3 letters that add to 23. So we've been getting these 23s everywhere, and solving W's. So, but now you can open up your dictionary to the VAs and see what God has ordained in VA land. And you start memorizing these things, and the more you see it, the more of the glory of God I mean, I can't name a whole lot of VAs off the top of my head. Vacuum comes to mind. Vaccination. It's pretty shameful. I gotta do brush up on my. But here's a worthy book, the Oxford English Dictionary. So we crack open to the VAs, and there's something isn't there something really satisfying? Like I was cracking open to doubles the other day. Isn't there something satisfying about the very beginning of something? Like, let's go to the very beginning of the V's, the VAs, and what has God ordained to be? Oh yeah, and then the word Victoria, another famous city in BC, is of course bookended with VA. I am, the great I am. But this obviously this is going to be a long. There's a lot of VAs. But now you will forever see them differently, because VA is very special. It equals I am, and then you can slow down a little bit. Okay, the I plus the M equals the V, and then the A equals the A. Oh my goodness. Yeah, VA is the VA is the abbreviation for Virginia. And what's amazing about that is the VA is the bookends, which equals I am, and then the center makes beautiful 3s, just like we saw in Vancouver. Beautiful. In fact, I bet you there's a lot of beautiful words that start with a V and end with an A. Probably a lot of beautiful female names that could be created, like Victoria, Valeria, I don't know. Okay, so VA. In the UK, Order of Victoria and Albert. VAAL, a river in South Africa. Vasa, port in Western Finland. So a vac, informal term for vacation in Britain. And then of course vacuum cleaner. It's fun to see the rest, to add up the rest in vacuum. 24 plus 34. Perilous father. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I was preaching on this earlier. The word vacuum, similar letters to the word curriculum, and you get the C-U-U-M, which equals the great 58, which is Father, the name above all names, I've been saying. But now that we have the I Am revelation, I'm actually considering that being just as much as the name above all names. But vacuum, the word science equals Father, but vacuum ends in 58 and starts with I Am. So literally, you can say vacuum equals I Am Father. A vacancy. No vacancy? Vacancy. Vacant, vacate. Vaccine, vaccination. Vacuole, vacuum, okay. Vacuum, pack stuff, all this stuff with vacuum. Vada. Vagabond. That's a good one. Vagina, of course. 37 vagi. Vagrant, vague. Alright. That's cool. To remove one's hat as a sign of respect or submission. Veil. It's beautiful. I am. Oh yeah, valence. Oh, a valley, of course. Valley, the veil. That's a really cool one, yeah, because... Oh, that's beautiful. That's a revelation. That's a clear revelation. The word valley begins with I am, and then the word mountain ends with I am. So whether you're in the valley or on the mountain, the I am is there, the great I am. That's worthy to... because I was preaching on that mountain ends in I am, but now valley clearly begins with I am. So valley, mountain. Valedictorian. Yeah, I was valedictorian. That's a very glaring one. Valediction, a veil. Yeah, a valley. Valentine. Valet. Valiant. Validate. Value. Okay, so what I might do is I might do a computer rip through of the VA words that start with VA, and have something else numerically special about the rest of them, because there's a lot of them. Yeah, but not that much. Like, it doesn't take that long to go through all the VAs and just marvel at what's sitting there and see if God gives you any revelation from any particular word. Yeah. Varsity, very famous. Well, it'll be a very worthy look. And of course, this is just a dictionary. Oh yeah, here's Vancouver right in the dictionary, but and you have Vancouver Island. So in this one word, Vancouver, you know, you also saw Vancouver Island. It's the IAMs. The word island, yeah, has a double 23 in it. It's easy to see. And that's beautiful because it kind of collects bookends, I-N-S-D. We saw that same design in the letters the Lord. So for those wondering, we are finding the mathematical names of God in all the names and phrases and words of world history. And it's very obvious. And once you've seen the obvious, it behooves you to want to see and understand all of it.